Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are continuing our budget Kindred series. Look at the top 5 card draw dragons today. This is one you probably might want to get into a lot of your decks right here. Please hit like and subscribe. It makes such a big difference, and anyone who doesn't hit like and subscribe, they never hit a land drop again. It's true. What is budget? Usually I say $2 or less is my budget. This list came out once again under $1. I keep getting these lists under $1. I'm not trying to. I am aiming $2 and under. It just happens that they're under $1. So it's always a pleasant surprise. And using the TCG market value, not a sponsor. Not at all. No. Number 5. Dragon Lord Ojutai? I feel like I'm saying it wrong again. 3 white and blue Azorius for this 5/4 flyer. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped. It's kind of a nice little bonus. That's not why you're in it for it though. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into the bottom of your library in any order. That is like solving your whatever problems, hopefully, every game, right? You're missing land drops? Hey, well, first of all, you gotta hit like on the video. Just kidding. But you're gonna be able to, like, in the top 3, if you can't find a land, maybe you should add some land to your deck. Like, even finding things like target or removal, counter spells, things like that. If you keep every turn, if you're looking at the top 3 cards, you're basically scrying 3, draw 1, and then put the rest at the bottom every turn. It's going to, like, whatever problem you have, you should be able to find the solution. Anyway, 57 cents. Number 4. Hidetsugu and Kairi maybe? Okay. I feel like that's a very Dragon Ball Z name, but anyway, okay. 2 blue, black for this 5/4 flyer. Another 5/4 flyer. Hey. So when it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and put 3 cards on top of your library. So basically, brainstorm effect, right? You're going to draw 3 and then 2 cards. It is from your hand. Yeah, from your hand. So not just from the cards that you drew, your whole hand. 2 cards can go back. And then when this dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. If it's an instant or sorcery, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. That can be huge, especially if you have it set up so that you can do that repeatedly. What you want to do is basically keep sacking this and then bring it back, sack, bring it back. And yeah, every time it enters the battlefield, you do that, put whatever card you want on top, and then you're going to sacrifice it. And that card is going to be like a high cost instant or sorcery. I said cost, not cast. A high cost instant or sorcery. They'll take a bunch of damage and you're going to cast it for free over and over and over. This turns into like a really mean spell slinger by like Demir Spellslinger Recursion, which is a weird combination, so I really like it. Anyway, 20 cents. Number 3. Dream Pillager. Okay, 5 red for this 4/4 flyer. 7 for a 4/4 flyer. Not a good deal, but okay. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile that many cards from your library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those exiled cards. So this is just going to, like, every time exile 4 or more cards. Every time you do combat damage, I should say. And you're going to be able to cast those, which is really, really good with, like, again, like maybe a Cascade or a Teamer deck that does that gets a lot of bonuses for casting from exile. You're going to just, like, really double down on a lot of those kind of advantages. So anything that gives you bonuses for casting from exile, this is going to be the dragon for you. Anyway, only 16 cents only as well. Sorry about that. Number 2. Imrith Desert Doom. This used to be like, it was at least a $5 card at one point. Anyway, 3 blue for this 5/5 flyer. It has Ward 4 as long as it's untapped. You don't really want untapped a lot. Maybe if you give it like vigilance, that could work. But anyway. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then if you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. I had this in MTG Arena. Oh my gosh, it does so much work. You don't think... It doesn't sound that impressive, but yeah. Especially once you get to that part of the game where you're kind of running out of gas. You can just keep attack with this, do damage, and then draw your card, and then draw 2 more. You basically want to burn through all of your cards every turn before your combat phase, and then just like draw a whole bunch more. And yeah, this will let you do it, that's for sure. Anyway, 92 cents. Number 1. All right, here we go. Malevolent Witch Kite. 4 black for this 5/4 flyer. A little bit better there. So when it enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of target artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens, then draw that many cards. So yeah, this lets you sacrifice tokens and directly turn it into card draw. In black, especially in black. So yeah, you can draw a pretty huge amount of cards. You got your like aristocrat token deck. Great, this is what you want for it. This is your mana fixing, or it's not your mana fixing. This is your card draw engine. This is, if you could flicker this will just keep letting you sacrifice things. So you just make tokens, flicker this, sack them, draw cards. How many times do you need to do that before the game is over? I think not that many, but yeah. So even if you only get 1 out of this, I think it can still be worthwhile, right? You get the 5/4 flyer for 6 mana. So it's not 6 mana just for like a card draw thing. I think that can be quite worthwhile. Anyway, yeah. Another thing is that it uses all of those different types, right? So it's tokens. Tokens go to the graveyard and then disappear. But you also have enchantments and, artifacts. Enchantments, artifacts you can sacrifice as well. So if you got an effect like Delirium or anything like that, this is great because you can fill up your graveyard very easily. You don't have to like try to discard or wait until another player uses removal on your good stuff. You could sacrifice your stuff that maybe you don't care about right now and get some extra advantage out of it. Really nice. 16 cents. The list. Okay. Dragon Lord Ojutai, 57 cents. Hidetsugu and Kairi, I think, 20 cents. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, Dream Pillager, 16 cents. Imrith Desert Doom, only 92 cents. I should pick up one of these. Well, it's this cheap. Malevolent Witch Kite, 16 cents. I'm like, that's crazy. Your aristocrat deck is going to love that. Anyway, take it easy.